The Sonic movies have been pretty successful for the Blue Blur so far, with fans loving the movies and, heck, a few people loving the movies as well. And while there are some problems I kind of personally have with the movies, I do think the pop culture references can get a bit annoying at times. I do enjoy them, but now I'm going to do a bit of prediction for Sonic Movie 3, basically. So the first prediction I'm going to be doing is discussing if Amy Rose herself is going to appear in the movie, or is someone else going to take her role in said movie. And while I know some people are going to say, what? Why would that be the case? Well, because sometimes adaptations could just simply have a character take the role of another character. An example being Coltrane taking the role of Michael with the Remnant plotline in The Fourth Closet. In fact, it kinda happened before in a different continuity. In Sonic X, Chris did the same thing as Amy did in Sonic Adventure 2, as this was a story arc based on, well, Adventure 2. He done it in the series because he was a bit of the main character of the series. And while some probably criticized that decision, it was because, again, they had like two worlds and all that crap, basically. Don't worry about it. Who's to say something similar wouldn't happen in the movies? Who's to say they won't do it in the movie, like with Tom and Maddie, or heck, even with the person who gives Sonic his new shoes, JoJo. Those two could be as viable options as well. I am not saying she will not appear in Sonic Movie 3, I am saying to not expect her to appear. She could possibly debut in the Knuckles spin-off, but probably don't expect her, as her role could possibly be given to someone else, as well as any other Sonic character that appears in Sonic Adventure 2 cannot appear other than the core 4 that was in Sonic Adventure 2, basically, or the core 5 technically speaking, is what I'm saying, to be honest. Now for my second prediction, which is Shadow's origin gonna be like the same as his, game counterpart, or will be altered slightly, as in Gerald Robotnik and Maria Robotnik won't exist at all. And he's just an experiment being done by, well, Gun, basically. Now, I can hear you guys being, well, all like this. Of course it's gonna be like Sonic Adventure 2. Gerald and Maria have to exist, you dumbass. While I get the sentiment that Gerald Robotnik and Maria Robotnik might have to exist for Shadow's backstory, to our knowledge, they don't really exist in the Sonic Boom continuity where Shadow is at, so they could fairly easily been replaced with something else. And not to mention, that kind of depends if Sonic Movie 3 has the, balls to show a little girl getting shot, like in the games. Never mind, I'm going off what we know so far, and to my knowledge, I don't know if Amy Rouge would appear or not. Heck, we don't even know if Big will appear, or Metal Sonic. Keep in mind, if we're adapting Sonic Adventure 2, that means characters will have to take the roles of Amy and Rouge, and maybe H still might have to take the role of Eggman depending he has survived or not. Just saying, it's a possibility we need to consider. And this might even include stuff like the soundtrack of Sonic Adventure 2, like Live and Learn. And it doesn't matter. Keep in mind, the only songs from the Sonic franchise that came was the Green Hill music, and that's pretty much it. And again, while it's possible to have Live and Learn, you don't expect it to appear. Or at least keep your expectations, low. And this leads to my third prediction, that Agent Stone is planning to bring Eggman back to life. You may be thinking I'm joking, but no, he is planning to bring him back to life William Afton style. How he's going to bring him back to life? Obviously, he's going to be using the Sonic equivalent of Remnant, Chaos Energy. We know Chaos Energy has the ability to bring people back to life. And how do we know this? Sonic 06. In Sonic 06, Sonic was brought back to life with the power of the Chaos Emeralds. You think at least Kiss helped? No, it did not help at all. It was the power of the Chaos Emeralds. At least convince herself kissing will work because of the story's Sleeping Beauty. We know that story exists in the Sonic movies because they reference stuff like, the Flash. And what is the plot of Sonic Adventure 2? That's right, getting the Chaos Emeralds to bring to the Space Colony arc so Shadow can get revenge. Agent Stone could be collecting them to probably convince Shadow that he can also bring back Gerald Robotnik and Maria back to life with the Chaos Energy stuff. And they don't even need to kiss, so Agent Stone would not be opposed to kissing Eggman. We know there's something going on between these two. But who would help with the Chaos Energy remnant? Eleanor! This is secretly a FNAF crossover. Wanna know why they made the Sonic movies live action? So they can have a Sonic and FNAF movie crossover. That's what it's gonna be also this entire time. Maybe the one who can help us is Abby Schmidt. And Eleanor will be the big bad of the movie. And that's the end of another video. I'm sorry for the last bit. I just wanted to say that part for some reason. Hope you enjoy.